What's up and welcome back. This is Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today we stopped on the middle of a test drive to do a walk around on this 1972 Camaro. This thing's pretty sweet. It's got a 5.7 350 under the hood. So far so good, runs and drives awesome. A few upgraded pulleys in the front, power steering, Wilwood disc brakes all the way around, aluminum radiator. It's pretty sweet. Definitely check out that test drive video. I went ahead and opened the trunk and the hood, so I'm not fumbling the keys around, messing around with the camera too much. I want to get the facts done and try to find any kind of flaws on this car. That way you know what you're buying before you get here. So if there's chips, rust, scratches, Bondo, anything that I can see, I'll give it to you. I'll let you know it. I'll also let you look at the undercarriage. I have 100 detailed pictures. MapleMotors.com. That's my website. That website also offers financing and shipping, plus all of our inventory. We update every Monday. Hit that subscribe button and let's get started. So looking down the lower portion of this car, we're gonna go ahead and come up around these fender wells. A little bit of wax behind that bumper there. Got a touch-up mark there. Coming up around this, it's like a little scratch right there. Looking at this panel here, you see some paint runs. Looks like it's been replaced. You actually see a line coming down right here where this section here has been replaced. You got some little scarring, scratches here and there. Let's run on down this panel some more. We also got a nice little scratch right here. Some chips all the way down that. And a bubble popping up on the back corner here. Coming up around this fender well, you got some more chips. And some cracking back here in this section. I'd say from here to here. We'll look inside that trunk as well. Big old wide tires in the back. All right, we're gonna run down the mid section of this car. A few little scuffs there. Door handle looks pretty good, nice and clean. Paint is cracking right here in this area. You can kind of see where it's been repaired by all the little circles. Coming on down some more, you got some paint chips and a touch-up mark right there in the corner. Same thing on top of this fender. We're coming back on top now. Little chip there. Paint job is not perfect on this. Front windshield is in great shape. You do have some chips up here on the roof. The stripes back here, chipped up. This back panel here has got some chips around where the trim goes. Same with the wing. Lots of little chips on this car. All around it. All around the wing here is a big scratch. Opening the trunk up. Weather stripping looks fairly new. The trunk does not stay up by itself. If I let go of it, it will fall. Looks like they've repaired some spots in the corner here. Your trunk pan has got rust in it, needs to be replaced. See the bubbles? Looking up in your package tray, got some rust over in the corners here. Yeah, that's what I expected. You see the mud back over there in the corner? Same with this side. Water getting trapped up in there, causing rust. And pretty clean on that panel. Okay, got some chipping going on up here. Good deal. Let's lower her down here. It does shut fairly nice. Let's look around this back end. Definitely got some mud down in there in the back, these edges. Coming around this side of the car, we're gonna be looking for the same thing, going down the bottom section, coming up the mid, and hitting the top. Little scratches, been touched up. Looking at the lower portion here. This side looks pretty good, not too bad. Scratches. Definitely has some work there, some rust trying to come through. There's bubbles, the bottom of the door, chips. Same thing with this area, you can see the line. Coming up over the fender well. A few chips, touch-up marks. If you were to make this car perfect, I would strip it all down, fix those panels and the quarters, put some metal back in them, and paint it. You got some chips up here. Chips in the middle of the door. Coming over the trunk. Around the front end, they've replaced the front bumper. And the grill is in great shape. A few little cracks in the paint there, some touch-up marks. So on. We've made it all the way around this car. We're gonna check the interior out, get it started up, and do some undercarriage shots. You can tell the front two seats have been replaced. They're nice and clean. Back seat is in great shape as well. Panels look pretty good. Package tray, headliner is nice. Fairly new, I'd say. The dash on this thing looks awesome. Great steering wheel. All aftermarket gauges. Fairly new carpet. Door panel's not in bad shape at all. Let's look around this door. The weather stripping looks fairly new. Checking the bottom of the door. And your jams here. If you look up in there, there's a little bit of rust getting the bottom of that jam. Coming up through the door. Weather stripping looks fairly new. Coming on up in the interior here. Start her up. All our gauges are working. Water temperature's up, oil pressure's up, and rising still. There's the mileage I cannot stand behind because it's not original miles. Windshield wipers need work. Tach is working, gas gauge working, volts working, radio does work. Place your bets on the horn. Do you think the horn works on this one? Well, come on now. That's a stiff console. Go ahead, try this horn out. Y'all ready? Needs a horn too. Blower motor does not work. I tried it earlier. it's nice and quiet. You'd think our horn would work. It looks like it's all hooked up. Maybe there was a button I was missing. Aftermarket hood. Very light. We'll come down with it. It's easy to come down. Got hood pins for safety. Of course, it locks great. Do have some chips on the edge of it. All right, now I'm gonna give you some undercarriage shots. Check out maplemotors.com and see all of our detailed pictures. Close to 100. All the way around every car. Let's look under this one. Guys, go to maplemotors.com, look at those detailed pictures, watch the test drive video, and you'll know everything about this car. That's why we do these videos. We want you to know everything about every car that comes through. We get all grades of cars up here at Maple Motors. Some show cars, some projects, and so on. So definitely keep an eye on us. We get about 60 cars a month, and we plan on keeping that going. We also have financing, shipping, wheels, tires, parts, and accessories at maplemotors.com. I appreciate y'all watching. I'm gonna get back to the test drive, and y'all have a good one. Later, guys.